Just arrived for our main session of the week. Beautiful day out here. 5-day turnaround to the Bombers and Anzac Day. Straight back into it. So on a main training day, I'll probably get up around 5:30, 5:40, and then at the club by 6:30. Normally the first two guys here are myself and Isaac Quaynor. We normally have a bit of a race to see who can get here first. The old first in, last to leave analogy. But I think he's beat me today, so I will go in, start preparing, see the physios, and then get into training. We have a boot starter, Neil. He's been the fabric of the footy club for over 20 or 30 years. Looks after the Asics very well. These green ones will get one last run this Thursday. And probably time for a rotation, but plenty of footy boots in here. Footballer's heaven, really. These racks actually dry the boots, so you can turn them on via this machine here. It's not working. It's off right now, but you can dry boots, especially good after a wet session. Big day. It's about 12 hours of work in the bank. Just leaving the club now. Always love doing this walk to the car. MCG in the background, where they're predicting there'll be 97,000 there on Sunday. I meant to say on Thursday. I'm a bit delirious. It's been a big day. We had Dermot Brereton come in to talk about the first Anzac Day game between Collingwood and Essendon, which I actually didn't know was a draw. 111 all. Hopefully for the fans, another close one this Thursday. But the Pies get the win. I've probably been the last one here for a little while, but just want to make sure I've done absolutely everything right on a 5-day turnaround. So plenty of recovery. Was in the pool in the ice bath again today. Checked in with the psych, which is something that I'll probably need to do more often, but it's always a great resource, Jackie, at the club to get in the right mind frame to play your best footy. We have so many resources at the club, which you have to lean on and use to get the most out of your footy career. So we'll come in here tomorrow, do our preparation, then offside I've got to organise a massage and then seeing my DNS movement coach, which will probably go for about an hour and a half. So the grind never stops. Got to put the work in to get the result. So let's hope we can get that on Thursday. Game day, baby. Let's go. Let's get that dub. This is the part where the nerves start to kick in when you're walking over to the G. Obviously going to be a huge crowd today, probably 95,000 plus. Heard a rumour it could be up towards 97, 98,000, which is crazy to think. The G in the background there, if you can see it. So yeah, we'll get in there. You always start to feel a little bit more relaxed once you're in the change rooms, around the boys, around familiar faces. And then your routine sort of removes some nerves as well, because you just sort of lock into autopilot and your body just does what it does and you follow a routine and get ready to play. So I can't wait. Second Anzac Day game, going to be awesome. Hopefully a dub for us as well. Bit of a slow morning today. What a game it was yesterday, a draw. It almost feels like a loss, to be honest. It's a weird feeling. I'm sure the Bombers probably feel the same way, but what an amazing atmosphere. Absolute honour and privilege to play on Anzac Day. Love the way that Darcy Moore spoke. He's probably the best captain's speaker or post-game speaker I've ever seen. He's unbelievable. And we were actually joking before the game, how's he going to outdo last year? But he always finds a way to thank some new people or to just do it in a slightly different way. So he leads our club so well. Very lucky to have him. But in terms of the game, we need to get on top of our starts, clearly. We've been slow out of the blocks the last two games, giving up a 5-goal lead and then having to fight our way back to the contest. So I'm sure that'll be something that we'll talk about this week. The highlight of the game was clearly Jamie's mark. That was unbelievable. And then to finish with the goal from 50 out as well, just really capped it off. It would have been a bit of deja vu if he took that chest mark on the junction to finish the game. I think Nick might have hit him and he went for a diving chest mark and he just dropped it. There was a wind heading in that direction as well, so he might have just had to pop it up and let the wind do the work to potentially get a 1-point win. But wasn't to be. The Bombers obviously had their chances as well. Langford had a set shot too. He had a great game. So yeah, it's a real flip of the coin sort of game. But yeah, footy moves on to the next week now. Carlton next week's going to be massive. Keen to see how they're going to go against Geelong. I'm actually doing my first ever game of commentating this Saturday. So I'll be on radio with 3AW watching the Cats and the Blues. So it'll be good to actually see what Carlton are doing and then also get some experience in media as well. So good weekend ahead, couple of days off, and then we're back into it.